Well, good morning. Pastor Casey had to do it. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, good. Well, it is good to be with you today. This is a very special day in the life of the church. It's special for two different reasons. One is we're starting the season of Advent. We've already lit the first Advent candle on the Advent wreath. You see the church is decorated, and we are getting ready for Christmas to celebrate the birthday of Jesus. And Jesus came to be with us. God took on human flesh and came to be with us. So this is an occasion that almost all Christian churches around the world are celebrating today, this first Sunday of Advent. So that's a special time. But it's also a special time in the life of this church, because we're going to officially install your pastor as pastor of this congregation. And that's why my friends and I are here today to do that. Now, I think you all have two sets of grandparents, right? You have like your mother's parents and your father's parents. Right? Does that make sense? And when your parents came together, you kind of blend two family traditions. So maybe you have two different ways of celebrating Christmas. Maybe you have two different ways of making potato salad. Maybe you have two different ways of fixing hot dogs, right? But they're both good, but they're different. But because you're a family and are blended together, you respect and you celebrate both ways of doing things. Now, as Pastor Casey said earlier, this building was originally the building for the Presbyterian church. But back in 1973, the Presbyterians and Lutherans came together because they knew that would be a good thing. And today we're here to celebrate that, to celebrate your Presbyterian roots as well as to recognize your Lutheran roots, and to say this is a good thing that we're together. And one part of your family is blessing a pastor that comes from another part of your family. But the thing to remember is that we're all family. We all love Jesus, and we're all trying to do our best to do what Jesus tells us, to follow what Jesus shows us to do. We might do that in different ways, have little different ways of doing things, but we need to remember that we are family. And this is a special day to celebrate those roots, to celebrate that heritage, and to rejoice in the fact that God has brought us together, and to celebrate that you have a pastor here to lead you and to love you. Before we go back, let's have a prayer. Lord, we give you thanks for this season of Advent, for this first Sunday as we look forward to Christmas. Help us to be ready on the outside as well as on the inside. And be with us today as we celebrate Pastor Casey and his installation. Help us to rejoice that we have different roots and maybe different ways of doing things, but we are one family. We celebrate together and we witness to your love. Pray now as always in the name of Jesus, our